Welcome to FoodtokTV. I am Mayumi, and today, right before Christmas time, I'm going to make like easiest blueberry pudding. No, what did I say? Bread pudding. Blueberry bread pudding. And then if I have a little extra time, I think I have some little leftover for the sushi rice. So I'm gonna start making some like a simple sushi, or maybe if I have more time, I may have I have a leftover for like a little bit of soba. So I'm making up a little more like kind of quick lunch or something. So that's what I'm going to do today. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. When you join, just tap on the screen and please follow the FoodtokTV, and let's go ahead to start it. Yes, let's go ahead to start it because I want to do a lot of stuff. So let's see how much we can do within 60 minutes. HBTV, welcome. Melissa, welcome. FoodtokTV, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, so we're gonna melting. So we're gonna use this butter. We're gonna use the one butter, and we're gonna use this amazing bread I just got yesterday. Smells very, very nice. And I'm drinking my herbal tea to keep me warm and keep me going. Happy 24th, everyone. So let's see how much I can do. I want to make a dessert, but I want to make some like quick lunch using a lot of leftover stuff to making some little sushi style and a little bit of soba. Let's see how much I can do. So this one, this bread, so we're gonna cut it, but at the same time, you know, like a bread pudding is actually a very easy recipe. Smells super awesome. Smell it. Smell it. It's all good. I just want to smell it. It's so nice and fresh smell of this bread. So this or brioche bread is gonna be a good one. So then the butter, and then a little milk. So we're gonna start melting this butter while I'm cutting this bread. So let me see. You want to see more bread, right? So I'm gonna cutting this bread and I'm gonna put in the butter. So as I mentioned again, we're gonna make a blueberry bread pudding. Who like the bread pudding? And then at the same time, I like to making some little quick lunch too, with maybe sushi and soba, that kind of style. So I'm gonna heating up with this piece right here. Oops, hold on. Oh, this is already on. Okay, so I'm gonna put some butter here, and once butter is melting, and I'm going to actually, you know what? Let me do some cracking the egg first. So this part is taking a little time. So let me get some little bowl going on. And then I'm going to, let's see, okay, mix with the, hello everyone, thank you so much Maria, appreciate you. So I'm gonna have like 5 eggs, and depends on how much you want to make it. You can make a smaller portion of the bread pudding, or you can make a lot of bigger portion. So basically ingredients is super simple. You can make a complicated one, but this is very simple recipe. So I think a lot of you, it's easy to make it too. Let me put everything on here, and then so 3 eggs, and I have all the egg. Okay, so 4. How's everybody doing? Everybody tap on the screen to say what you're doing right now. What you're doing right now? Yes, that's my question. What you're doing right now? Are you enjoying relaxing? Are you cooking, watching TV? Well, I know you're watching the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please follow. We have a website, a YouTube account too. So this egg, let's mix the whole things, and then this is butter melting. So melting butter like this. Ooh, that smells so good with just melting butter like that. And we're gonna adding a little bit, not a little bit, but let me just turn down this one. We don't want to burn this whole thing. So
Toby, where's your mask? Toby, get your mask.
Cup, I think let's do just a cup of this milk right here. And I'll be back. Oops, oh, sorry. I just touched the hottest part. So I just spilled. Okay. So this is the 2 cup. I just touched a little bit and I was like, ooh. Let's spill it here. Hold on. Momo can clean up maybe my little mess. Okay, there you go. That's good. Okay, so now, Merry Christmas, Sasha. Thank you so much. Okay, so mix whole things. And I want to watch that a little bit for the milk part too. So I'll put the egg here. And then let me see. Hold on. Okay, so I think I should have pulled my hair back. that's what I need to do. So welcome everybody. Happy holiday. I'm making some blueberry bread pudding with this beautiful bread I just got here. Looks amazing. Yes, amazing. Smells amazing too. And then as soon as I started baking this one, I'm gonna start making a quick lunch with maybe soba and sushi style. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So stay tuned to see how much I can do within like 60 minutes or so. So, but I just want to know what's happening, everybody. So type it in, everybody. What you're doing right now? That's what I want to know. Yeah, those are. That's okay. So mix this, and then let's see. Welcome everyone. So let's see this milk. Hold on, let me double check. I've been making so many different things. Yesterday I made omakase whole dishes, like a sushi bar kind of things. That was something. So mix with all the butters and milk right here. And then once you kind of mix it, I'm just going to turn it off. So you don't want to boil in this whole milk and everything. Just leave it there for now before you're mixing an egg. But I'm going to mixing this egg is already a little bit of salt and sugar. So, and maybe cinnamon at the end. So how much? Just the salt is always just a half teaspoon or something. So just a little bit of salt here. Kind of sticking out a lot of sugar kind of flavor, so that's right here. And then I like using this monk fruit sweetener here. That's either I've been using that or I've been using the dates sugar. Okay, I feel like I need some scissors. Hold on, this is pretty. Hold on a second. I need to open this. This is pretty hard to open. Can somebody help me? Okay, hold on a second. Let me get some scissors. It normally come out really nice and. I need to cut this. Oh, this is pretty hard. Okay, wait. Okay, I think that will be good. Okay, that was pretty hard to open it. So, never happened before. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Okay, the sugar. How much sugar? I normally, when I'm cooking, sometimes I don't measure. It kind of goes with it, tastes a little bit, and that's what I do. But I know some of you like that. Okay, please measure. So I would like to see, let's try with half of this. This is a quarter. So I want to do just about half of it. Because I want to put like a simple, this bread pudding on top. Actually, I'm going to put on like vanilla ice cream on. So either way, it's gonna be a sweeter. And but since I have a lot of the nice blueberry, it actually has a nice sugar, like a fruit sugar. So that's adding up too. So I don't want to adding too much sugar in here. But so I just put some 1/8 of the cup of the sugar here, monk fruit sugar here. So let's mix. I hope everybody having an amazing day, everyone. So continue to tap on the screen. And hope everybody don't get sick or anything. But in case you're having something under the weather, my suggestion is always have some soup with lots of ginger. Lots of ginger and garlic and some veggie soup. That would help you to bring your body temperature up so you don't get that sick. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Steph, welcome. Okay, so is that a good? Let me just, actually I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix in this this one right here, this butter and the milk right here. It's a beautiful butter and the milk mixed together. Mix all together. Very nice. Okay, let's leave it here. I just want to make sure I turn on the things. Turn off. Welcome, Jason Blair. Okay. So this is quite a bit right here. The milk and eggs, and right now a little sugar. I just adding a little sugar and then a salt. So I want to taste a little bit to make sure. Actually, not that much sweet. So I just need to adding a little more. Sorry. So I'm gonna do another half. So just now we got the quarter of the cup of the sugar went into monk fruit sugar. That's a good one. Okay, let's mix that. here. Okay, mix. And the key is having amazing fresh blueberry on this one. That would make a big difference. Let me see. Actually, I like to have a slightly more, so I'm gonna add in. So I would go for half cup of sugar. It's going there. Yes, half cup of sugar here right now with the 2 cups of the milk, and then 5 eggs. All go in here. And then let's turn the oven on. Let's go right there. Let me just quickly taste. Now getting very nice flavors. I think that's good. I don't like the too much sweet because everything's sweet and the blueberry gets sweet, and then you just put the ice cream on top, it's gonna be sweet too. So, and the bread already has a little sweetness, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I think this just right now is a perfect one. So let me turn the oven. So we'll be ready for that. Okay. Okay, so next. Okay, let's move on this. Okay, so yes, yesterday I was making like a 12 different item for omakase. Omakase codes for everything. That was amazing. So anyway, so this is, we're gonna leave it later. We're gonna put it in for everything. Oh, we need to use this one. Okay, so now goes this one. Put in here. Let's start cutting. Okay, do I need this? Okay, so depends on how much you want to make it. We can make all of it, or we can make some of it. Oh, smells so nice. I smell. So just cut the small pieces. That would be the good one. Let me see which item. I think I'm gonna use this one. This bread is really, really good. So how big? So, and then the bread is a little harder. Then when you make it, it's kind of nice and crunched too. So, you know, when you look at the bread pudding, not too small, but not too much big one. So I'll put like, more like, kind of like that size. Kind of like this kind of size. I guess up to you. If you want to have a bigger one, that's okay too. But I like to have a little bite size and kind of mix well. So I put everything in here. Let me have a one bite for me. Very nice. Okay, so cut this whole thing. Next one, I'll cut it in half. And then I'm gonna cut the smaller pieces here. This is such an easy one to make, but when you come out, and then at the edge here is kind of like hard. This top is a little hard too. I mean, that's top here. So that's kind of make a nicer touch with the bread pudding. So let me see, that's good. I think that's good. I think I can even put a little bigger one too. So put everything in here. You'll see that. Okay, let me show you a little more down here. That's better. Okay. So everybody ready for the holiday? So this is actually the bread I use always for the French toast, and I make amazing French toast. So maybe we'll do next time. So this time it's going to be a bread pudding. Okay. And I know some people like the bread pudding for the raisin and stuff like that. I see a raisin all the time, but I just simply don't like the raisin. So because of that, I take off the raisin and I like to use just a fresh blueberry. Thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate you. So cutting the same size. Okay, like that. Very nice. Nice, and all the mix here. It's quite a bit. Oops. Oh, I dropped. That can be Momo's one. So see, cutting a whole thing, you put it right here. Okay. And then we can go, I think we're gonna use all of it. I think that'll be nice. But this one, when I make a bread pudding, it's nice to eating on the nights or maybe like next day. But I think if you can serve everything the same day, I think that's the best. Because when you're keeping for the next day, Momo, my miniature golden doodle. She barks like a big dog, but she's so tiny. She's so tiny. So, but she acts like the bigger dog. Okay, so cutting this. Because the next day, when you keep it next day, you can still eat it. But it's actually, I realized when you eat this one as a hot bread pudding, so just came out the oven and put onto the cold ice cream, that is the best way to eat. Yes, as a good dessert. So, but you can pre-making this now, and then when you're eating dessert for dinner time or something, you can kind of preheating it one more time, and a little bit, and then that you can do too. So, but next day when I eat it next day, it feels like a little bit like all the getting a little too much softer. So I kind of like to eat this one is the same day. Okay, that's, here you go. That's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread. Oh, okay. But when you're cutting all the pieces for everybody to share, it's not that much. Okay, so the next item. Yes, beautiful. Thank you so much, Janet. Appreciate you. This is, I have actually the ikura for sushi. Not on this one. Can you imagine the ikura put on here? Oh, I don't know what kind of flavor it's gonna be. But so this is nice and blueberry. This is such a sweet blueberry. If you can find something a little sweeter blueberry, so it's kind of like a replacement for the sugar. You don't need to put a lot of sugar, but so blueberry is simply you wash the blueberry and put it everywhere, kind of evenly. And this blueberry, when you're cooking down, it's going to be such a nice fresh flavors, and that's really make a special, so special into the bread pudding. That's what I like. So I like to put in lots blueberry. Okay, lots of blueberry. I guess since I'm gonna use, I don't know, I have this much left, but you know what, I have a lot of bread here, so, and I don't have a plan to use another thing, so I'm gonna put everything here. So then next, very simple. Next item is, I'm gonna put this one. Okay, so next item is this. So we're gonna pour this whole things. I tasted it already, right? Just in case the sugar is already mixed. But if it's not mixed, I'm just gonna put it into, just mix one more time before you pour. And let's see, do I put some cinnamon? I like to put cinnamon actually on the top. You can mix the cinnamon here and pour over, but I like to kind of like, because such a really blueberry, when you find a good blueberry, when you eat the bread pudding, you know what I mean by that. So I like to keep it fresh. So normally this whole thing, you feel like, do I put the whole thing? Looks like it's so soupy. Yes, you're gonna put the whole things and make sure. And all the bread is covered up like that. Beautiful. See, look at this one. Whoa, looks so much nicer and so heavy with a lot of stuff. So then, lastly, for me, I like to do the cinnamon. I think I forgot to put some vanilla essence, but I think that's okay. So I'd like to put it on the end, like end. Just put it over top with nice cinnamon. Looks like nice cinnamon flavor on the top, right there. Very, very nice. Okay. See? Like this. So you can even keep it like this and then just bake it, wait for the baking, or you can bake it right now and you just finish. So one of those one is very, very good. So doesn't take much time, but it's this come out very nicely with the vanilla ice cream on. So let's go ahead to put it on. I think, sorry, I just like mixing up so many other recipes in my head right now. I think it was a 350, right? 350. Lemon peel, yeah, lemon peel would be perfect on the blueberry. Yes, that would be so good, the tam. But I would keep it simple right now. But yes, I do have a lemon peel. Yes, so put it this one right now. So And let's go ahead to do make okay. Okay. I think it was a 350. Can somebody let me know? Was that 350 or 380? One of those one. I think maybe I'll do a little longer time. 380, 350, 380. I think it was 380. Okay. Thank you so much, cooking. Wow. Next item. So, sometimes you have to do multitask for this time. So I do have a leftover sushi rice from yesterday. Here you go. Have a sushi rice. So sushi rice is actually, thank you so much for a lot of gifts. Sushi rice is actually, you cook the sushi rice. You want to cook a sushi rice. Sushi rice is for everything when you're making a sushi. If your sushi rice is actually has too much vinegars and like or maybe like a little too less sugars, or like the rice is actually very soft, then all the stuff, it doesn't make sense. So the main purpose about the making a good sushi is actually, because I'm Japanese, I've been growing up with a lot of great fish and great sushi, is actually the rice. The vinegar rice is the most important part of it. And then also quality of this nori, which is seaweed, quality of this is another things. It's taste, everything is so different. So yeah, so on the rice cooker, they have some in the sushi one. You can measure to put in a sushi. If you don't have a rice cooker has a sushi mark, when you cook it, if you have a rice cooker, you definitely put on a sushi, S-U-S-H-I, you want to put that. If you don't have it, make sure you have that water is a little bit less when you're making a sushi rice. That's the whole thing. And then once you get in the hot sushi rice, put it right here, and then you just want to make a sushi vinegars and mix it, pour over right away, and when it's a hot, not when it's a cool down. That's the best way to, when it's a hot, and you just mix. So then and then this sushi rice can be good for maybe the next day or something. So right now this is already made one. So what I'm going to do is using this leftover sushi rice, and I'm gonna use whatever I have left over. Does everybody know? Actually, that was not a leftover. I had too much food and couldn't. Do you know what this one is? Does anybody know what this one is? Does anybody ever have this one? So let's see. Have you ever seen? This is called a natto. Look, in case you've never seen it. So when you, this is the, what is a natto? Does anybody can type in what's a natto? And all the Japanese people love it because we grown up with this healthy stuff. But the American people never grown up with this one. Only, I would say, 5% of population would like it. 95% of people don't like the smell because this is a fermented soybean. Look at fermented soybean, but it is super amazing healthy. We have a lot of Japanese food is a lot of fermented ones, so you can even like eating like this. You can put a little soy sauce, mix it. This one is a perfect one for on a sushi. So, and you can either adding a little bit of ginger. This is already like a little sweetened ginger. You can make yourself, but I think you can buy at the store. You try to like a natto, and you just can't. I know you tried hard. Yeah. So, my suggestion, if you want to try it, is that first step is that don't eat with the just this one self. This you can mix with some like a pickles, like a Japanese pickles, like a sweet pickles, and that'll be has a nicer flavors. Or sometimes like a salted plum one, Japanese pickles, would take away the smells. So that's another things. Or like you can actually a lot of people mix with like the tuna, fresh tuna, sashimi mixed together too. So that's another way too. So try to figure out adding something to make some interesting, or just take away that. Yeah, umeboshi, mixed with the umeboshi would take off like kind of like take away the smells of that one. So those are great one. So one of the way is I'm gonna make it is to simple way is called the temaki zushi, which is you have a nori. Again, this nori is like super important one. If you have an old nori, means you want to put on the gas stove and just kind of heating up, so this need to be a crisp, because when you use the open one, it's gonna be like very not the crisp one, that doesn't taste good. So if you have a, this one, this size, just cut in this size, and then all you need to do is put some, not too much rice, because this is just a one serving. So even you can do with your hands, you don't need to use a roller one. And then put this one here. And then let's say I do have shiso. Hello, Forge, welcome. This is a shiso. So shiso is the amazing smell. Does anybody taste that this shiso looks like this? You can grow yourself here. Smells the, I would say most amazing the leaf smells, I think. Out of all any leaves I ever smell. This is amazing smell. So I put it here. You can see this one like on the next two, let me put it two. I have so many things. So let me put it two here and the shiso here. Hold on. And then you put the natto here, but again, oh, actually, sorry, one more item. And I have this one. This is like a, kind of like a bean sprouts, like a smaller version. Has a little bit of like a little, not a spice, but a little spicy stuff in there. So it's kind of radish. So you put in a radish here, not a spice, but a little spicy stuff in there. So it's kind of radish. So you put in a radish here. So nice veggies here, like this. So if you're vegetarian, you can even have that and just adding some protein or something here. But then, oh, actually, natto can be a perfect one for your vegetarian. Yeah, so then basically you're just gonna put into, and if you want to have sweetness, you can put some even little ginger. Hold on, just a little ginger. This ginger has a very good, like strong flavor. So I would put just the ginger right here. This is a lot. So just the one small one ginger here. Ginger is really good. And then you're gonna put some this natto. The one everybody don't like it, but it's super healthy. You don't get sick when you're having this one. Then you put a natto here. Natto, maybe you can make this many natto. And if you want to add in some fresh tuna or sashimi here, you can. So basically, you can make a hand roll with just handing like this. You know, make like a taco kind of thing. So I'm not actually good at making hand roll. But basically, just making nice hand roll like that, right? So that's one hand roll done. So I'm not gonna eat them right now, but I'm gonna put it on the plate while we're cooking waiting for my bread pudding. So that's kind of extra one. So put it right there. So on the side, so you can make like this. And the second one is actually I have, and actually let me see. Okay. So I do have, let me make one more. This is ikura. Do you know the ikura? This is a salmon egg. Let me use another chopstick. So everybody seen like this? Little egg. This need to be eating by fresh one. This and this is sushi rice together. That's to be probably eating and ordering at the sushi bar. What we can do at a handmade. Very easy. It's very good. This adding to like a quail egg, fresh one. Just a yolk part, put it in here with a touch of the soy sauce. It is so good. Yeah, that's actually a lot of high-end sushi restaurant maybe has that kind of stuff. So, cutting another half and making second one for ikura. Again, you don't want to put too much rice in here. So this is just one serving. And then I'll use another shiso to put it on. So this is gonna be simple, quick kind of lunch or snack. And then let's see, this will be a good one to add on. So add on this one, has a nice touch. And then you can put this is already, ikura is already salty flavors, so scrape lots of ikura and put it here. Oops, put it in the middle, put it in the middle like this. Okay, hold on. Amazing. And then just roll it, and you're gonna dip into the wasabi soy sauce. See the beautiful ikura one. So now we can start making for the second those one sushi rolls done. Now some of you are vegetarian, so I mean this is first one is good for vegetarian. So this one already cooked. This is called the renkon. Have you ever seen this vegetable? Renkon. Renkon is super healthy, high in fibers. It's very easy to. Let me just double check my bread pudding. Just 1 second to make sure everything is okay. Yes. Oh, smells amazing. Smells really, really amazing. The smells nice. Mama, you need to go outside? Need to go outside? Okay. Okay. Smells amazing. So this renkon is very easy to cook. You just cut it like a peel from the outside and just cut it, and this takes probably 20 minutes or something, slow cooking, 20 to 25 minutes, because this one is a little harder. But once you are, so this flavor, this used to be a white color, so but then I cooked it yesterday and I forgot to serve it yesterday. So this has amazing flavor, has a nice scent. So has a flavor is a soy sauce and mirin, and then sugar, and you just cook it down and then just have this one. So you can just serve this one hot or cold and even eat like this. This item is actually for some of the Japanese New Year dishes, but this can be good for some lunch. Very good. So some of you are vegetarian, so I'm gonna do a vegetarian one. If you put the whole thing, I think a little bit too big, so I will take this veggie to cut into half. And then you can even put one more half. Has already nice flavor, so you can eat a hot or cold, so keep it here. Then you're gonna get nori. Okay, so we're gonna get some nori here. Same process. This for someone as a vegetarian. Oops. Okay, this nori get into my skin. That's so sharp. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this one, same process. Okay, I think. Okay. So a little bit of rice on the bottom here, and then goes to this amazing shiso leaves here. Put it here, and then put some this veggies just right there. Very nice. And then this has already beautiful, nice sweet and soy sauce kind of flavor. So I put it like, I didn't want to put the whole thing, so I just want to cut it half. And then you just simply, just need some. Maybe I put it too much. Maybe I'll take one off. There you go. That's probably better. And I'm just gonna roll it. Oops. Oh, I just roll it and roll it. So that will be little vegetarian temaki zushi right there. Okay, here you go. So these are actually the 3 different ones. Just temaki zushi right there. Something too easy to eat. And if you don't want to eat the natto, if you don't want to eat the deshikura, then you can even put some like a little, actually the easiest one and actually a very good one, anybody will like it, is actually tuna. Let's see, I think I do have tuna. So let me make a simple one. And you get the wasabi. And you're gonna have some tuna. Yes. So let me make another one, which is I think this version is I think everybody like it. So you have a wasabi. So touch wasabi, put on a little bit on the bottom of us bottom here. Just a little wasabi here. Some of you love wasabi, you can put a lot. And then let me drink. Merry Christmas, happy 24th, happy holiday. This tuna one is really useful. Some of you don't like to eating sashimi or raw fish. So this one, I'm just gonna use some. I'm gonna use this. I don't want to put too much water in here, so I'm gonna just use this one, whole things here. Okay, so put this whole thing here. And you're just gonna mix with a little bit flavors. You're gonna mix with if you have a Japanese mayonnaise, that's probably the best choice, which I do. So put some mayonnaise here, little mix here, and let's see, I think I'm gonna use a fork. Okay, so you're gonna mix with this is mayonnaise and then a tuna, avocado tuna, and then wasabi all mixed here together. Okay, to make sure has a nice flavor. And actually the avocado is good too. Adding avocado on this one is really nice too. But since I have a shiso leaf and the other one, so I'm gonna using up that. But if you like avocado on this one, so mix really well. Okay, mix, and you wanna taste it to make sure that's the flavor you like to have. So let's mix and make sure that's enough wasabi in there too, so you can taste it. Oh, nice kicks into wasabi. Although I do love wasabi, so I'm gonna put a little more. I like to feel that wasabi on my nose. So that's how much I like to put in more. Okay, so mix, all the mix. The whole things. Okay. So this will be nice one. So this will be like a nice alternative. Like if some of you don't like to eating a fresh sashimi on the sushi rice, this can be the one. Adding some additional veggies in here. Oh, ooh, that kicks in. I eat a whole chunk of wasabi. Ooh, I think I can feel my mouth. Hold on. I think I just ate a chunk of chunk of wasabi. Hold on. Ooh, that was too much wasabi. At the edge of the fork has too much wasabi on it. Oh, it's gonna make me so crying. Okay, so this will be the nice one. Oh, now California getting a beautiful sun, really nice. Okay, so then we're gonna cut the nori here. Again, please use a fresh one, and you should cut with the scissors. That's better. So then you're gonna put a little bit of rice. In case you wanna roll it instead of like the way I'm making it, you can make, let's see, this way. No, actually, you know what? Let me do it. I think temaki zushi is actually that nice because you don't need to eat too much rice. So then I'm gonna do the same way. I'm gonna put some shiso leaf here, and I'm gonna put some this tuna we just made with a wasabi in it, and put on the top here. Very nice. Depends on how much you want to eat. That's a good protein. You know, that alone is good protein, good carb. And then I'm gonna put this one. So I'm gonna put this. This is a nice kicking too. So put it that. And then if you like to have sweeter flavor or not just that little mayonnaise kind of tuna flavor, there's some. I mean, you can add into ikura on this one. That's another choice too. But I like to adding a little sweeter sauce on here. Then what you're gonna do is you can make your own sweeter sauce, but for just convenience, I like to use this. That's a old grandma recipe with a Japanese barbecue sauce here, but it's not like quite a barbecue sauce. It's more like a teriyaki sauce kind of flavors. So I would do opens up at this one, and then opens up at this one. Hold on. Opens up at this one, and then you just not too much. Make sure how much you know, just like a touch of it, like just touch of it like this. See, nice touch of it. That would be the way to. I had another one to show you. Oh, okay. There's more here. Yeah. So that's the tuna. Which one you want to have a bite? The tuna one. So that's the tuna roll. Now we have. Hold on. Now we made a 4 temaki zushi. It was like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 different one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have one more. I have one more to go. I have one more to go. Okay, so one more is this one. When you make a sushi rice, this is already made yesterday. Is actually the fried tofu, and put some sushi rice in here. And this alone is really, really good. So I know some of you saw like this before. It's easy to make. Great flavor, but you can use this. Just like I'm just gonna take like this. You can buy just like this, or you can buy like a non-sweet one. You can have our own flavors. One of those one. So this one, some of you like to have. Oh, I like to have a little sweetness in a sushi, temaki sushi. Then that's for you. Hold on. I feel like I have a rice here. I feel like I have a rice here. Okay, so that is gonna be for you. Not the tuna one, not the ikura, not the natto one. I like to have something sweet. I love tamago, which is egg. So this one is for you. So put the rice here. And actually, let's do. Actually, shiso leaf is have a. If you love the shiso, great. I love shiso. This. Hold on. This tamago, like when you go to the sushi bar, you know, like how you can get this tamago. To make this tamago, yesterday it took me like 20 minutes because you had to roll it in a low heat, coming back this way and going back that way, back and forth like 6-7 times. That's how you get to so many layers. It takes them forever, but you can use this one. Tastes very, very amazing. So you put this one. So this one is already sweet. So now what you want to have is, you want to have a tiny bit of soy sauce flavor. You can even just painting a little bit of soy sauce instead of dipping into it. And then you're going to put some, this veggies here. So right now, I don't see the soy sauce around me. So I'm going to skip the process, but touch just like a brush it. Brush the soy sauce here. And then you can roll it. See? See, that will be the beautiful egg one. So now we have so many different Now we made so many different sushi rolls right there. Yes. So that's kind of like a leftover for the sushi rice. Sorry, feels like the hair is in my mouth. Okay, so sushi roll like that. And that's gonna be awesome way to kind of like leftover the sushi rice. But if you have a leftover sushi rice, it's nice to buy this inari sushi, which is like a fried tofu one. And then you can simply put it inside there is a rice. That'd be another way to you can eat the rice and another stuff. So that's another way to eat that. Yes. And I think we try everything. So we try everything. Shall we try to eat one of that one? And before, but let me get ready for, let me see what's going on my bread pudding. So let me move this sushi rice. I think the sushi rice idea is done. And I have more things I was gonna cook. I was gonna try to show you like how to make a sticky mochi soup, which is so awesome. But I think I'm gonna hold on to that's after Christmas thing. So because that food is more New Year's, I'll introduce maybe like a next week. That's gonna be a Japanese New Year food. What kind of things? This is part of the Japanese New Year food. Like they just serve it too. But anyway, so that's gonna be a next week at the same time. So let me see another thing. So let's get ready for how's going on my bread pudding. So and then let me taste some of the sushi we just made. Okay, let me move around some of the stuff we have here. And we don't need this one, so let me put it back here. Okay, so let me check. Let me clean here. Let me clean here. And let's see. We want to see the ending one. So which is, we want to see with want to see is pudding nice is ready, and then with the ice cream on top of it. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if that's ready. Doesn't seem like it's ready because it's only been there for a short time, but we cannot wait. So let's wait a little bit. Let me peek in to see what's going on there. Let me see. Wow, that looks amazing. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay. Actually, that looks amazing. I think it's getting ready. So before we bring the bread pudding, which one would you like to taste? Which sushi would you like to taste? You know what? I like ikura. Some of you like ikura one, so let me taste the ikura one. Okay, this one is only good for the time you buy. The sashimi is actually, you don't want to buy at the normal supermarket because you want to have a sashimi grade if you have like fresh sashimi. Otherwise, it's not like because sashimi looking, you cut it and that's not going to be sashimi. Sashimi is going to be a special fresh grade. That's why we call the sashimi grade. So let me taste this one. That should be amazing. I would like to have a Japanese hot tea. Goes with it. Sushi rice already have a little bit of sticky. Has a nice veggies inside. And the ikura here. This is a good snack. And you have so many choices. If you never had a shiso, or if you ever had a chance to grow or your own shiso, I would recommend that one. You can have a small pot grow and you're gonna use up all the time, just like a basil. But this sushi rice is kind of always give you some little more appetite. It has already flavors and everything, and it's a little bit harder. So this is a very, very nice way to when you have a busy holiday season. Amazing. Mm. Sorry, I had a one bite. So let's ready to take a look at my another one for dessert. Everybody's ready? Thank you so much, Chris. It's so good. So just keep eating it. But it has so many different flavor we made. Okay. Very nice. You can be creative. As long as you have a good seaweed nori. And goal is to have the best sushi rice. If you know how to make a sushi rice, everything gonna go good. But if you don't know how to make a sushi rice, everything goes bad. Doesn't matter if you have a fresh fish, tastes like it's kind of okay. So the sushi rice is a very, very key. Yes, that's why Japanese sushi chef takes like 5-10 years or more to make a perfect Japanese sushi. Yes. Okay, let's take a look at this is a little more snack, but let's take a look at my dessert. Let me get some. Wow. Can you see? Can you see bubbling this blueberry? Can you see that? Wow. I think it's kind of ready. So let me take a look. I think it should be ready. Okay, so smells so yummy. The best part is the blueberry. It's really truly the blueberry is winning for this recipe. Fresh, nice, sweet, big blueberry. If you can find it, not the sour one. I think that'll be the good one. So let's try. Ooh, this is such a nice. I like to eat it with a hot. So I think I might need to cook it more. Do I need to cook it more? We'll find out. Okay, so then scrape some of the. Oh yes. So, oops. I'm gonna put in a small portion. Already suck into a lot of nice blueberry here. Super hitting blueberry. Wow. Let me eat it without the ice cream first. Super hot. Nice blueberry like this. Very, very nice. Sorry, I had a sushi in my mouth, so let me change my mouth. Okay. This is super nice. It's a hot blueberry. So yummy. So yummy. Now let's have it with a little bit of ice cream. It's really the bread. What kind of bread you can use this is matter, but also the blueberries matter. The milk, actually you can go with, I just used this one, I didn't want it to have like whole milk flavor, so I just got a whole milk. But you can use a oat milk, soy milk, whatever, but that would be changing up a little bit of the other flavors. So now the ice cream on top. And let's see. It's really sucking all of the juice in here. So now with the ice cream together. And then the bread, remember the bread was a hard part? It's now getting so nice and crispy outside. So you get to have a nice and crispy, some of the parts are nice and crispy, like soft and moist in the inside too. So this is with ice cream. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. It's a speechless. But you know, sometimes when you eat a dessert, I don't like the dessert has overpowered the sugar, too much sweetness, but this one is just right. And then you can definitely taste the fresh blueberry and this nice bread pudding flavors. So that's kind of my kind of a dessert. Not overpower for any other flavors, to just have a great ingredients and then have a let the all the great ingredients to kind of play together on the plates. It's amazing. Makes me quiet. Makes me quiet. So this is, I put all the stuff, it's already soaked into it. And again, you can put this one in the fridge, eat a cold one. I personally love to have like a warm, hot bread pudding with a hot blueberry with a cold ice cream. That is kind of my way to eating some nice recipe. But I guess when you're making this recipe, it's simple, but you can taste it, such a freshness from the blueberries, and it's just a bread was just homemade. I mean, that bread was just made from the yesterday. All of that, the crispy part and a little cinnamon part. So that is the amazing one. And you saw all my sushi right there. I was gonna plan to do more things, but I guess we ran out of time. But this is amazing. So I like to, so I'm gonna keep it this because I have a dinner, guests are coming. So I'm gonna cover up. So I just still like to eat at a hot one. So before I serving, I'm just gonna put in the oven really quick, heating up, and then I put in the ice cream. So I think that's gonna be my way. So you can just pre-cooking, reheat a little bit, and then serve, or you can just put it in the fridge and then just keep it cold. But I think it's a cold one too. I don't know, somehow I like that kind of hot dessert with a cold something. So that's kind of my way to eat. So enjoy the holiday season and stay healthy. And yes, this is amazing. Let me have another one bite for some other spot to make sure everything is good. Make sure it's good. Thank you so much, Jeanette, and thank you so much for Wacky, and Merry Christmas. Thank you. This is amazing, and I think it's a very light calorie too. It's not too much heavy stuff. So that's definitely bread and a fresh blueberry. That is the key. Yeah, just go for look for the bigger one and taste it. You buy the blueberry first. I want you to taste it before you start using it. Because this one is a little sour blueberry. That can be a little bit of different things. But all the blueberry here, everything is so sweet. So just taste that one before you put it in. And then that would make a big difference. So then you can even have that less sugar adding onto this pudding one. So because everything's going to be nice and sweet comes from the blueberry. Yes. Thank you so much, Maria. Yeah, this is an absolutely amazing recipe. I love how easy to cook it. I get to cook in some little snack sushi too. So thank you so much for watching. Again, please follow us. And then I will see you. Follow my personal account too. And I have another cooking coming up maybe after our break or something. So thank you so much. I'll see you at the same time, same place. And also please watch every single day. We have amazing chef is cooking all that stuff. So FoodtokTV. So thank you so much. Have a nice day. Happy holiday, everyone.